Hi, my name is Sergio. I'm the regional director of Aptitude Consultants, and today I'm going to share with you this great company and their idea of expanding their operations from Mexico and reaching out into European country of Spain. So the company it's called Fiestilandia. It's a Mexican candy store uh, part focused in party articles, like from piñatas, decoration, glasses with the characters of all the favorite characters for the kids, um, you know, candles shaped in the shape of their favorite characters, and so and so. And their quote is, "Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional." Now I'm gonna share with you a little bit first about the demographics of the country that they're trying to reach, that is Spain. Spain has 36,348 regions located, and the average population per region is of 1,300 citizens. The general population of the country is 46,754,778. The yearly change is of 0.04%, and it's globally ranked at the number 30. Life expectancy for females is 86 years, and life expectancy for males is 81 years. Now, about the purchasing power of the people in Spain, the gross domestic product per capita is 42,214 in 2019. According to the latest data by the World Bank, data from Spain Statistics Institute shows Spain's workers earn an average 23,000 euros a year, although the average gross salary for men is 26,391 euros, whereas for women is only 20,670 euros. What about the consumer's profile? The median age has risen sharply since the 1970s and reached 44.9 in the year 2020, which is a old age or mainly adult citizens. The population is aging very quick and is growing at a rate of 0.06%. Almost 50% of the population is under 14, while more than 60% of the population is between 15 to 65 years old. Here we can see a graphic of how the comparison of the GDP compared to two of its similar countries, one in Europe as well, Italy and Russia. According to figures from the World Bank, the GDP per capita is of 42,214, and in 2019 the purchasing power parity was 0.6 LCU per international dollar. Now, why do we believe a Mexican candy store and distributor has a good opportunity of working in Spain? Well, mainly because sweets still play a significant role in Spain. In fact, Spanish confectionery revenue exceeded 5.8 billion euros, and the industry employed more than 57,000 people in 2019. Confectionery includes such products as chocolate, pastries, cookies, candy bars, and other types of candies. Now, also, Spain has had a growing Latin and especially Mexican communities in the country, and always these communities are always trying to find places where they can find products, the same products that they used to consume back home. So this is also one of the big opportunities that Fiestilandia has from having a really solid client base in Spain, if it focuses on its Mexican customers, but also tries to reach to as many Spanish consumers as possible. Now, Spain's government is cracking down on the confectionery industry and wants to better protect children. The producers are up against this decision, of course. How do they want to prevent it? They don't want biscuits and average and others to have a little bit more control on their sugary quantities, and also that companies are more straightforward about the labelings. Also, they are banning ads that are targeting kids, since they believe kids are very vulnerable, and it's very easy to target them and manipulate them through advertisements. The sugar confectionery industry market in Spain was equal to 557 million US dollars in the last year. So imagine the big chunk of opportunity that is able to make business in this country. The confectionery industry in Spain has become the latest casualty of the Russia's ongoing military offensive in Ukraine. Around 70% of the sunflower oil imported by sweet companies in Spain comes from Ukraine. So currently, because of the war, there's been a lack on a shortage on candy production for candies. So it's also present a great opportunity for Fiestilandia to start bringing candies to try, to compensate from the lack of products that are currently happening in Spain because of the lack of oil, which is the base to manufacture most of these confectionery products. How is Spain regarding foreign investment? Spain has recently introduced a draft royal decree on foreign investment, confirming that certain restrictions on foreign direct investment, first introduced in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, will remain in force permanently, which may not be such a great news for us, but luckily we are in a sector that still has very good opening. Here we can see how the Spanish distribution of the investment comes from other countries. It's mainly focused, as you can see, in Madrid, Barcelona, and the Nordic countries. Catalonia, Barcelona is capital, and this is the countries that invest mainly in Spain, US being the largest. What about taxes? The introduction of a sugar tax has just increased the prices of confectionery products in Spain. A sugar sweetener tax was introduced in Catalonia in May 17, but it was not for the rest of Spain. But now the government wants to make this a all country tax. On the good side, there are tax relief for businesses and places. 50% tax credit on CIT levy on income obtained in Ceuta and Melilla through companies established in carrying out activities this enclave during a full business cycle because of their specific geographic location, and 99% tax credit on the CIT levy income obtained from the supply of local public services. So this is areas that present opportunities as well for Fiestilandia. Okay, the euro is the local currency of Spain, as well as all of the European Union. Spain was one of the first countries that adopted fully this new currency back in 2006. Now here we can see how the euro has been behaving. It was very high and steady on the beginning of June, and it has steadily been dropping a little bit down. Now, compared to other countries, other currencies, $1 equals 1.004 euros, $1 equals 0.86 British pounds, and $1 equals 1.5 Canadian dollars. How Spanish towards environmental regulations? They have very legal framework that it's compromised all over Europe, not only in Spain. So you have to be very careful because there are very strong regulations in Europe regarding the environment. Penalties of not complying may include fines up to 2 million euros, permanent closure of the installations, temporary closure of the site, disqualification from carrying out the activities, revocation of suspensions of integrated environmental authorizations for up to 5 years, and so on. So other areas that are being tried to take care of are, of course, water pollution and obstruction, and the prohibited activities. Vacation and holiday is very strong in Spain. People get a paid leave of 30 days per calendar, and the average minimum wage is at 13,300 euros per year. Now here we can see the contributions that both the employers and employees have to make, being the employer up to a 23.60% for Social Security, 0.20 for unemployment, and 0.60 for professional training, adding up to almost a 30%. Unions are actually very not had a large presence in Spain. We believe a lot of it's due to companies that have been pushing against these unions, and the government has not been supportive of these unions. Actually, only 14% of employees in Spain are within unions, so it's one of the countries with the lowest average of unions. On 13th of May 1996, the European Union General Council approved a mandate to negotiate an agreement with Mexico. This is when the negotiations start for the European Union and Mexico trade agreement, which now trades up to 38 billion euros in goods and 10 billion in services. Some of the tariffs that might affect Fiestelandia trying to sell its products in Spain may be tariffs applied to sugar confectionery, a 10% on pastries and chocolates, sugar-coated panet, gums, jellies, boiled sweets, toffees, caramels, toffees. The tariff preference is, it may vary, but it's very similar to a sugar tax that exists in Mexico, so we believe that this will not represent a very large difference for the company, since they're already familiar with a sugar tax. Now, the big question, should Fiestelandia enter the market? We strongly believe that it's a great opportunity for Fiestelandia to enter, to take advantage of the lack of products because of the low productions due to the war, and also to take advantage of the large communities that are growing from both Latins and Mexicans that are eager to find the products that they're able to consume back home. These are the main reasons why here at Appleton Consultants believe that it is a great opportunity, and that this company, Fiestelandia, should go ahead and venture into opening their operations in Spain. Thank you very much.